Hey guys, this is Aaron with Lexicata. I'm back here again with another video to announce a brand new feature that we are super excited about, and that's going to be our all new reporting tool. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through a little demo of sort of how the reporting tool works and what you can do with it. The other thing to notice as well is it's no longer here in the dashboard page at the top here in the navigation area. This page is now just called the pipeline, and that's all it's going to have on it is just your pipeline of matters. The reporting has been moved down here on the lower left in the left sidebar, so you just click on the reports tab here and it'll generate a report for you. So automatically when you load this page, it's going to create a report. It's going to use the past 12 months of data from your account to generate that report, and it's going to use all the data in your account. And I'll go through how to kind of filter that data down in just a couple of minutes, but let me first just kind of show you what's on the page here. So at the top, we have our three sort of overarching KPI metrics: the total number of matters, whether they're potential matters, matters that you were hired for, or matters where they didn't hire you. Every time you add a matter to your account using the quick intake process, that's going to be what's tracked here. And it's also going to show you a breakdown of how many were hired, how many not hired, and how many are still kind of outstanding in the intake process. And so you'll see, for instance, in my account, 269 matters were added in the past 12 months. Here is the pipeline value metric. This is basically how much total value all those matters were worth. So when you put in a value for a matter on the quick intake page, that value is going to be used to total up this pipeline value metric here. And then finally, the conversion rate. That's basically the percentage of all those matters that have been marked hired as of the current day's date. So in my account, 62% roughly have been marked as hired. The rest are either not hired or still in the intake process. Down below here, we have three different charts that are really awesome. The first one's going to be just kind of the overall number of matters added over time. So you're going to see sort of some kind of trends on this chart here, month by month breakdown of how many matters were added. And you can view that by either the lead source or the matter type. So viewing by lead source will start to give you a good idea of where business is coming from at your law firm. And you'll see over here on the right side, you're also going to get a breakdown of the top lead sources. So from highest to lowest. For instance, in my account, 85 of those matters came from referral, 59 through my website, and so on and so forth. And you'll also notice as I hover over these, it's actually going to filter down my chart view and only show me the chart for that specific lead source, which is really cool because then you can just drill down and look at sort of the trend for an individual lead source month by month. You can do the same here for matter type by switching the toggle right here. And that's basically just to kind of see what types of services clients are coming to you for. So in my account here, I did 67 business formations, 58 divorces, 46 car accident cases, and so on. And you can see sort of the month by month trends and how things are changing over time. Finally, you can adjust the chart type using this toggle here and switch it to a pie chart. That obviously will just kind of give you the aggregate statistics as opposed to the month by month or time period by time period trends. So here, again, 24.9% of all the matters in my account were business formations, and you can do the same again for lead source. So I can see, for instance, that 21.9% of all my leads came through my website. So that's kind of how the charts work. This one, again, is for the number of matters added, and corresponding to the overall metrics up above, you also have a chart for the pipeline value added over time. So month by month, how much potential revenue is coming into your firm from different lead sources and for different types of services. And finally, on the bottom, we have your conversion rate chart. This one's not going to be on a month by month or week by week breakdown or anything like that. It's just the aggregate for that full date range that you have selected in your filters, but it's going to show you kind of a comparison of how well different lead sources or matter types are converting. And again, a conversion occurs when a matter is marked as hired. So here, for instance, I have a 64% conversion rate when somebody comes to me for a business formation versus a 70% conversion rate on an employment case. So you can kind of compare how effective different lead sources are at driving clients to your firm and how effective different matter types are, or how likely those potential clients are to turn into actual paying clients. So that's the chart view. Really awesome. So much insight that you can gain just from looking through these charts and kind of combing through your data. We also have a table view. So you can use this toggle up here at the top. It's the same exact data as the other view. It's just kind of a different way to look at it. And it's really kind of more just pure numbers rather than kind of trends and things like that. But you can see different columns here. You can sort the columns to kind of go from highest to lowest, for instance. And you can see over on the left what it's being viewed by. So in this case, I'm using the lead source, and I can see how many matters, how many are in the intake phase, how many were marked as hired, how many are not hired, how much total value each type accounted for, what the average was, how much is still in my intake pipeline or pending, how much has been marked as hired, how much was not hired, and my overall conversion rate. And again, you can view that data by lead source or matter type, or you can even, if you really want to get a lot of data in here, view it by both, every combination. So I have, how many Facebook matters or how many draft a will matters came through Facebook. You can kind of see both combinations of data. The other thing you can do here is export that to a spreadsheet. So if you wanted to really dig down into certain things with Excel or something like that, you could do that by downloading your spreadsheet from here. So that's the two different views of reports here that you can use. Last thing I'm going to show you guys here is the filters button. So as you might expect, you can use this to filter out what data you want to look at. And you can filter by the date range. So again, by default, it's going to filter by the past 12 months, but you can see you can break it down by past 7 days or past 90 days. We have a bunch of different kind of preset options here. And you can also do custom and put in your own date range for whatever time period you want to look at. You can filter out certain matter types, certain lead sources, certain users. So for instance, maybe I just wanted to see, all time. Let's just look at my car accident cases, and let's look at a certain user account maybe. So this is a great way if you have, multiple different attorneys that all do consultations, you can kind of start to see how well they're converting their cases versus other attorneys, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to, in this case, look at Michael Jason's car accident matters over the entire lifetime of my account. You'd click the generate report button at the bottom. And again, you can view it on a chart or a table. And basically it's going to filter out your data. Now you'll see I just have 136 matters and how much that was worth and the conversion rate and so on. So all the charts and metrics will automatically update when you click that generate report button. And you'll notice above the charts, all these kind of filters have been adjusted. So the time period's different now, the lead sources used, and the matter types used, and the users. So that pretty much summarizes how this all works. We're really, really excited to get this out for you guys. So please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions you may have. And you can always click this submit feedback button. This isn't going to be here forever. It's just a temporary thing, but you can click that button at the top of the page and provide some feedback. So if you have questions, issues, if you notice a bug, or if you just want to send us a little praise and say, hey, great job, guys. We appreciate the hard work. Our team always loves to hear that as well. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching this video. We really hope you enjoy the reports feature. And like I said, if you have any questions or issues, you can reach out through the feedback form, or you can email us at support@lexicata.com. Thanks.